Without delay, Sully, our guest, there it is. The ice machine is warmed up for Wojo.
Hi, guys. It's Friday.
Moment everybody waits for every week.
I'm going to take the points on the road here.
4-0 against the spread. He starts to come, and then he pulls out.
This is a really thickly built guy.
I don't know what to say.
Those are the picks.
Brought to you by Build Round Ford.
And brought to you by me destroying all of you. 7-3 last week. We just winners.
You got lucky.
Finito.
Thank you, Pat Shermer. Let's get in the mix. Colorado goes out to play USC. USC laying 7. Let's start with Hatchet Man.
Oh, my gosh. This is so tight. This game will be tight. 18-0 record for USC at the Coliseum under
Second
Clay
dick.
Helton. But I have a name for you, Michael, to put on your Heisman watch. LaVisca Chenault Jr. for Colorado. Scored a touchdown in every game this year. 4 total last year. Let's go Colorado.
Over to Woj.
I think the Giants are going to draft him. I got a number for you. Colorado quarterback Steven Montez completes 75% of his passes, a higher percentage of completion than Sully has in Royal Oak on a Saturday night.
Wow,
75%.
I like that.
Colorado wins.
Let's go over to Sully.
Mike Sullivan out there to get on top of it, I believe.
Colorado's an undefeated fake team. Give me SC.
Oh.
Same here. USC. Colorado's a phony baloney. Game number 2, Georgia minus 7. They travel to Baton Rouge to take on LSU. We go to David.
I'm not a fan of how Georgia's looked this year. I know what they're ranked. They've only faced one ranked team, blew out South Carolina. I'm going LSU in the points here.
Over to Woj.
Drink as much milk as your little belly can hold.
Bounce back for Coach Hummer, Ed O. Joe Burrow will have a huge bounce-back game under the lights. LSU beats Georgia outright.
Hey, I'm Coach O.
Tell him, JoJo. We go to Sully.
Tell him about it, JoJo.
In honor of our boss
Just did.
and also new Georgia fan Stoney, because his daughter goes to Georgia.
Oh, that's right. You know Stoney.
A lot of Georgia connections around here. Let me
Yeah.
How many
pick Georgia.
asses can you kiss with one set of lips?
Yeah.
Only Stoney's and Jimmy's.
Georgia. Fair. 4 buns, 2 lips.
Which do you prefer?
Listen. Georgia could be starting 3 true freshman offensive linemen this week, and while they may get the win, I like the points here. You need a Hummer. Ed O needs a Hummer. Tell him, JoJo.
You need a Hummer?
Yep.
I'll take LSU. Game number 3, Washington minus 3.5.
Do it live.
At Oregon. We go to David.
These
Do
two,
it live.
These
I
two
can
fans,
write it and we'll do it live.
These two fan bases
got
hate each
age?
other. Washington, top 3 defense. Oregon, top 15 offense. I'm going Justin Herbert and then offense, Oregon.
That's
here.
my future quarterback, Justin Herbert. We go to Woj.
I need some oxygen.
Your future quarterback, Justin Herbert, is going down. The Washington defense will shut down the Ducks. Give me the Huskies.
Over to Sully.
Guys, I used to work at Nike in college. Give me Oregon.
I like Oregon. If Mario Cristobal had a brain, they'd be undefeated right now.
True.
Blew the game to Stanford.
Fair
I
point.
think they're the power in the Pac-12, and they're better up front than Washington on both lines. Game number 4, the Windsor Surgeons Club travels to Penn State to take on the Nittany Lions. Penn State laying 13.5 to what used to be my Spartans. David.
I want to so bad. Ooh. That would be a nice weekend. One name for you.
6 more inches.
Now I got Hatchet.
Penn State here.
Over to Woj.
I can honestly say I have thought about posting naked pictures.
So have I. Who hasn't? Can I make my actual pick before I argue in favor of your team?
Sure.
I will take Penn State to win and cover the spread only because things snowball in Happy Valley. It'll be tight for a while, just like Hatchet likes it.
Oh, my gosh. This is so tight.
Over to Sully.
I'm going to partake in drinking here very, very shortly.
Oh, God.
Wojo's already doing that, yeah. I think Penn State's going to win definitely by more than 13.5. I think they'll win 17, 20-ish points. Give me Penn State.
If only your balls would drop when you talk about your school. I'll take Penn State by 1,000. Last game of the week, Wisconsin travels to Ann Arbor. Michigan now laying 10. The updated line is 10. We go to Hatchet.
Means nothing to me. Night game, game day in town, blah, blah, blah. Horny Brook is horny bad. I'm going West Michigan.
6 more inches.
Over to, Poop Oopsie. Thanks for joining the show, Jim.
I've been looking at this one.
Alcohol
Wisconsin, a factor. Wisconsin has won 10 straight road games, is 13-3 against the spread in its last 16 games. But they ain't covering this one. Here come the Wolverines.
Smoothie.
27-13.
Hey, let's go to the guy whose panties have been in a bunch since Monday about this game.
That's you. You've been held up on this, not me. This is a big game. This is a big game for Harbaugh, a game that he doesn't win. Michigan's going to win. I think they'll win by like 7. 27-20, 24-17. Wisconsin will cover.
He's
you
hedging.
Coward.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
How is that a coward?
Michigan by 1,000. You don't have a single reason that Wisconsin
I've
keeps
given you
it
reasons
close.
all week.
And
I
they're
have
all
reasons.
And they're all garbage. Let's go to the NFL.
Oh, my God. How do you pick the Lions? How are the Lions going to win this game?
All right, Wojo, the gin-infused delight.
Wow. Thanks for the pizza, by the way, Michael. Delicious.
You're welcome.
Oh, God.
Chargers, Browns. The Browns are now favored by a point. We go to David.
Break the penetration of Cox.
I cannot.
Oh, Lord.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
Oh, Lord.
I cannot. Speaking of Baker Mayfield's playing in this game, I cannot pick that team in Ohio, so I have to go Chargers here. Cut it in half.
Over to Wojo.
You know, people are starting to warm up to the Brownies. Baker Mayfield has not been all that. 58%, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Give me the Chargers.
I don't want another season of this, man.
Over to Softy McGee.
Weird how this line's moved. Browns -1 now. I'm going to trust Baker. Take, as Bogey says, the bake show at home. Give me Cleveland.
Lord.
Listen.
You kids.
Both of you are focusing on the wrong thing. It's not about Baker Mayfield. It's about a loaded roster.
Whatever. They're the Browns.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm going to support a black coach in need. I'm going to take the Browns.
He's in need, all right.
Panthers travel to Washington to take on the Redskins. Redskins laying 1. We go to David.
You supported a black coach. I'm going to support a white running back. I am going Carolina Panthers here all day.
Over to Wojo.
Well, this is an interesting one because Washington just got dump trucked on Monday night by New Orleans.
Doesn't she have some minority blood?
No, I don't think she did. But up-down theory made famous by Wojo, similar to Sully's in-out theory. Mine's different. Up-down. Washington to bounce back and beat Carolina.
Over to Sully.
Thing sucks.
This line doesn't make much sense. That's why it kind of scares me. But I like Carolina.
Should scare you.
Yeah, I don't get why it's -1 Washington. I think Carolina will win this game.
Because of the up-down.
That's why you never win the picks. Woji's right
Won
here.
last year, actually.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
I did.
No, I did.
I did.
I won last year.
I did.
We can go check the results.
Yeah, let's go check the results.
Fight.
Yeah, that would last long.
All right,
His
I need
jaw
more of
would be
this
on the
already.
floor in 8 seconds.
Oh, come on.
Redskins -1.
Personal all week.
Yeah, because you're soft. Do better.
I've given you reasons for
Do
Michigan all
better, or
week.
you're relegated to a different time slot. You
Hey,
can
Hatchet,
see how the rest
what's
of the
going on
world
today?
lives.
Everything good? Everything good?
I'm wondering.
Going to church Sunday?
It's just, you know what? I expect
I'm
better
sorry,
from
what?
him. I expect better. Game number 3, Ravens -2.5 at the Titans. David.
My team is on the move, so because of that, I have to take the Tennessee Titans and Marcus Mariota.
See? That's not soft, Sully. That's how it is. Over to Wojo.
I'll bring it hard and Wojo. Baltimore, top 5 in every major defensive category in the NFL. They will squash the Titans.
Over to B. Arthur.
I disagree. I think Joe Flacco sucks. Don't like Baltimore at all.
Yes!
Give me Tennessee.
Yes! That's what we want.
Woo-hoo!
Get hard, Sully.
Yes!
Get hard.
Oh boy.
Do it.
I'm
Do it live.
still nervous about Wisconsin.
Yeah, exactly, right? He'll revert to that. Who cares? I don't want to watch this game. Ravens. Game number 4, Chiefs, Patriots. This is fun. Pats laying 3.5. We go to David.
Andy Reid is 2-5 all-time versus Belichick, but those 2 wins have come when he was the coach of the Chiefs. I am going
right.
Kansas City.
God, you are showing Sully how it's done today. We go to Wojo.
You know I love my guy Patrick Mahomes, but he's Mahomes. But the Patriots have scored 38 points every game since they lost
white
to the Lions. Mahomes. I am taking the Patriots. Patriots. Did I say Patriots?
Over to Estelle Getty.
See, this is tough because I never pick against the Patriots, but I love the Chiefs. Still picking the Patriots, but Wojo, this is disappointing because this is the time of the week that David always dances. But the Giants just played last night, so we don't have the song.
So there's no dancing.
Nope.
Unfortunately, but it can't pick against the Pats. New England.
I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
I'm going to leave.
Just
still dancing.
Game of the week. We might lose to the Browns. Steelers travel to Cincy. Cincy laying 1.5. I think this is the toughest game on the slate. David, lead it off.
We might lose to the Browns. Steelers are coming for the AFC North. I am going to dance because we're going to win the North. Woo!
Yes!
Woo! Yes!
Yes! Wow!
He danced!
Over to Wojo.
Oh, I have
what
shivers.
a disgrace.
The Steelers have beaten the Bengals 6 straight times. Make it 7 in a row since he's a fraud.
Woo!
Give me my Steelers.
Over to Sully.
How can I pick against David after that? That was incredible. Give me the Steelers.
There's
What do you
part
call
of
that
me-
dance, by the way?
There's part of me that just wants to go against both of you, but I think you're right. The Bengal defense is horrific.
Dirty Vontae.
Vontez Burfict is not a nice man. I'll take the Steelers. Those are your selections.
Woo!
Wojo. Thank you for that.
Oh, sorry. Is it break? Break?